Let's discuss the reasons why even more than a year later, Hermes Gasparini still cannot beat Devon Larratt. If you have watched the first part of their practice pool, you can clearly see that Hermes can only pin Devon if he doesn't allow him to engage his power by being really fast himself. But as soon as Devon gets the stop, Hermes has nothing to offer to him. And unlike Gennady Quequinha, Hermes couldn't even access his flop press and defeat Devon. That's why he looks so helpless in these practice pulls and even the real match. But that was only one part of the practice pull, so we can only analyze this part. But many times we have seen that in the second and third parts, we see a completely different story. But from the looks of it, I think the story is going to repeat itself in the next parts as well. And Hermes has trained his hand and wrist harder than ever for more than a year now, since the Devon Larratt match. And this pull may be slightly misleading, as it shows that his hand can still be taken by Devon without much struggle at all. But the thing is that even if your hand and wrist is your strongest weapon, still it would look like the weakest part in your arm in front of Devon. For example, we just have to look at the Levan Saginashvili match round 1. Levan has the strongest hand in the world, and still Devon made it look like the most vulnerable part in his game. That's how strong Devon's pronation is. So if Hermes has to beat Devon in the next year or maybe next 2 years, I think he needs to find a way to access his flop press like he did against Levan Saginashvili. But this time on both defensive and offensive sides, because Devon can do a lot of damage if Hermes is in a defensive flop press position like the Levan match. From there, Devon can transition into a shoulder press and finish the match. And sometimes I just wonder, what if guys like Hermes Gasparini, who already have a stronger arm than Devon, develop a pronation like Devon Larratt? Just imagine Hermes Gasparini's arm and Devon Larratt's hand. That guy is practically unbeatable. Even if you are Levan Saginashvili, you cannot beat this guy. This guy is untop rollable, this guy is unflop wrist pressable, or whatever you call it. I know Levan top rolled Devon many times, but still I think the combination of these two guys may be unbeatable. Thanks for watching, like the video and subscribe.